Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Luke Cornett out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun. Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Şengün, a screen on Vassell. And that one's good by Durant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. Last game, 26 points for him. Outside Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Durant. He takes it in. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking. And he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Castle. Back to Cornett. Outside Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
At Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Sends it home from three-point land.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Outside Holiday. Up top Şengün. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Pass to Vassell. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wembanyama finds Vassell. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and check. Challenge the shot.
The Rockets trail. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. So it's the Rockets now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Fox, the pass to Cornett. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And here's Durant. Back to Şengün. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Fox against Thompson. Soft touch off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Fox outside. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, and you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
He's off on the second, and the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
5 to shoot, tries the hook, and scoring with a play inside is Smith.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Castle against Holiday. Wembanyama again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs. On and off the court, they pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
A great organization. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's Castle. 15 in his last outing. The shot, no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Castle outside. On the wing, Fox. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's giving them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Luke Cornett out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at point guard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Durant. Here he goes. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Thompson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. 4-3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 9 points.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 4. On the wing, Fox. Now here's Cornett, covered by Smith. Vassell passes to Cornett, and he gets that one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Durant looking around, into the lane.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Oh! KD! Filthy!
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Kornet with the bucket.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Houston leading by 4. Now Durant. 13 points in the game. Here comes Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Here's Durant, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Inside, Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Takes a step back. Wembanyama screen. Oh, they're going up top. It's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
The Rockets lead by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Durant against Wembanyama. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Now here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Şengün.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
And both free throws good for Fox. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Pass to Castle. Fox up top, defended by Thompson. Always attacking Fox.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Right side, Holiday. Driving to the basket. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
35 seconds left in the first half. Spurs trail by 5. Fox outside. 24 seconds left in the second period. Castle outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Kornet. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jabari Smith, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this one. Thompson finds Durant. first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Rockets ahead, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
39.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of flashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Aaron Holiday out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Clock is at 3. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. On the wing, Durant. Holiday passes to Durant. Shoots over Vassell. Durant, no good. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. They now take the lead. Now it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Elbow shot on the way. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Fox outside. Pass to Kornet. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Kornet's got 9.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Castle outside. Pass to Kornet. Here's Castle. Back to Kornet. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Durant, rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Now here's Thompson, 11 points in the game, and it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game, and Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now. They're really working the paint now.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
When you watch the air. Fox. Is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Holiday. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox, the pass to Cornet, and that one is stuffed right through.
Love the energy here in the third, trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, it's the pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Thompson finds Durant. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Vassell. Deflects the pass. Şengün with a steal. Here's Thompson. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Vassell to end the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Vassell can't get it to go. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Wembanyama with some nice D.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Spurs lead by 9. Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. San Antonio on. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. On the court for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Devin Vassell out there with Luke Cornet. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. On the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that. Just lob it up Wemby's way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Rockets trail by 11. Now here's Durant. And the 17-footer goes down. Durant's got 31.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Castle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
On the wing, Durant, covered by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Durant. Over Wembanyama. Durant's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Cornet, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. It's rebounded by Houston. Sengun's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot's good.
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him.
Stolen by Capella. For 3, Durant. Rebound, San Antonio. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 8. Got a hand on it. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, a good look from Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And that's now 18 points for De'Aaron Fox. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Thompson. Yes! Using that window!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Back comes Houston in transition. Durant. Ooh, he leaves no question.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
Fox outside. Here's Castle. Fox with the ball.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Rockets trail by 9. Left side, Durant. Both hands there for a little extra.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now Wembanyama beyond the arc. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Up top, Adams. Now Durant. Oh, nice move. And up and in on the layup.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. He is one of the most elite scorers we have seen. You want KD with the ball.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Adams pulls it down.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Durant against Castle. From downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The three is in!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Hook loose. Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here they come. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Fox.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Outside Durant. For the win. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Fox in at the point. Here's Castle. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now Adams. Outside Durant. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Fox on the run. Here's Castle, puts up a deep 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Durant! Oh, the long ball, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Rockets trail by 5. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Castle. Durant against Wembanyama. Puts the move on. Again! What an avalanche!
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
8 feet out. Adams pulls it down.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
Durant. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Wembanyama. Flushes it down with both hands.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Durant. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Buries it from outside.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Capella pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Durant. To take the lead. Oh, it's off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson against Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. Vassell fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Capella. Let's loose for three. The triple drops.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
He makes the first of three, and that brings him within two here. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to one. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Durant hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
So the big win by Houston in a tight game. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few